A bit of advice here, guys. If you're like messaging a random girl online or whatever, and you're like, do you want to meet up? Like, I would strongly advise bashing one out first.
See if you still want to go after
Yeah,
that.
because 9 times out of 10 you don't. Your body mislabels protein in your own semen as foreign invaders, which ramps up your immune response and makes you feel sick. Post-orgasm illness syndrome can be difficult to diagnose. Urological professor at Bailey College of Medicine that can help ID semen allergy.
How do you find that out? Like, my mum has been...
Oh, Dad. Here are the 8 strangest side effects that can be triggered by an orgasm.
Orgasm.
Yes.
Orgasm.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm so fucking ready. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Odd Socks. Do you like that?
Yeah, but I think it's odd sex.
Oh, is it Odd Sex? This is the first of our new series, Odd Sex Stories.
That is correct.
I'm excited. Have you got a story for me?
It's more of an educational one, this one.
Yeah.
So, 8 of the strangest side effects that can happen after an orgasm.
I'm ready. All ears. I'm completely honest. I swear, Chris hasn't told me a single one of these. Like,
No.
we've literally just been sat here for 10 minutes. I've been looking at my laptop trying to find something to talk about, and you went, "I've got it," and we've turned the cameras on. So I don't know what this is going to be.
Here at Odd Sex, it's all about education. We're trying to help the people out.
You've heard of like sex ed.
Yeah.
This is Odd Sex.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I'm going to talk about, doing a little introduction, okay?
Okay, perfect.
So, there are quite a few words you'd associate with orgasm. Pleasure, release, satisfaction.
Yeah.
But these are some of the strangest ones that probably wouldn't come across your mind. Hallucination, sneezing, and severe fatigue.
Fatigue.
They might sound crazy, but those symptoms have actually been reported in scientific literature as unusual side effects of the normal orgasm response, which experts refer to as something called the peri-orgasmic phenomena. Phenomena. According to a new review in Sexual Medicine Reviews, and everybody knows if it's in Sexual Medicine Reviews, it's 100% accurate. So a typical orgasm, which is scientifically defined as the peak physical reaction to sexual stimulation, can include whole body and pelvic sensations, as well as flushing, increased heart rate and blood pressure, heavy breathing, and researchers say psychological effects can include feelings of happiness, love, and relaxation. You ever done it when you're young and you're like on a one night stand, and when you finish, like, "I love you"?
You said that that's been thrown around too many times.
Yes. But with peri-orgasm phenomena, some psychological or
Right?
Psychological, apparently it's two different things, psychological and psychological,
Okay.
effects occur that fall beyond these normal responses.
Okay.
Here are the 8 strangest side effects that can be triggered by an orgasm.
Orgasm.
Yes.
Orgasm.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm so fucking ready.
Number 1. Hallucinations.
Okay.
In some cases, your skills in the sack can take her to another world. Of nearly 50 women who claim the experience an expanded sexual response, 76 to 100% noted a flying experience or sensation of flight, according to a 2011 study from Turkey. Don't know how trustworthy that is. What's more, up to 24% noted a sense of entering a cartoon world. Up to 75% noted a feeling of leaving their bodies, and up to 24% listed deja vu as a component too. Thoughts?
I mean,
Obviously, we're not females, so
no, but I've heard that, like, well, I know that the female orgasm is more work to reach than for a guy. For a guy, it can take 20 seconds. It can take 20 minutes or an hour for a woman. So for these women that are seeing a fucking cartoon world and stuff, whatever guy or girl was doing that to them, fair play to them, because they're pushing the right fucking buttons, aren't they?
So I was with a girl once.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. Like, listen, I'm no fucking superhero, but I knew she was like proper into me.
Yeah.
And obviously, if a girl's into you, like they climax quicker.
Yeah.
Because they love you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's a big part of it, them feeling comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. I was having a bit of a session one night. It's more than my normal 3 minutes. And she finished 8 times in the time I finished.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's literally like I was swimming.
Was she? Oh, okay.
I was swimming.
I
had my snorkel on. I went diving. I went absolutely diving. Literally.
So I was gonna say, was she just saying that? Oh my god, I came just to make you feel good, or it was
no. Listen, trust me when I tell you, it was a pool, a swimming pool,
an absolute waterfall.
Yes, absolutely. I had my armbands on to keep me afloat. So, you ready for side effect number 2?
I've never been more ready.
Sickness.
Sickness?
Yeah. It's called post-orgasm illness syndrome, and it's a constellation of symptoms that have been reported in men after ejaculation, including severe fatigue, intense warmth, and a temporary flu-like state. So it is true. Sometimes, if I've had a good session, seriously though, like when I'm walking, like my knees are like
battered.
Yeah. Do you ever get like that? I feel like weak at the knees.
Have you ever had the feeling of the instant regret right after the climax?
Yeah, every time.
That's got to come in in this top 8, whatever it is,
sure.
of just wanting to erase the last 10 minutes or however long it was.
I think that's common.
It's just
the
like
strangest thing.
In the moment, you're like fucking going for this, and then bam, you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's like,
why have I done this?
A bit of advice here, guys. If you're like messaging a random girl online or whatever, and you're like, do you want to meet up? Like, I would strongly advise bash one out first.
See if you still want to go after that.
Yeah, because 9 times out of 10 you don't. You just want a quick release. You definitely 20 minutes later when they respond saying come over, you're like, nah, it's completely I ain't getting now. So basically,
have you ever done that with porn though? Watching porn and you're like, as soon as you finish, you're like,
turn it off.
Why was I watching that?
No, as soon as I finish, I didn't care if I'm 3 minutes through. I'm literally turning the porn over.
I can't understand why like a porn video is like 20 minutes long.
Yeah, like
I fucking fast forward. I've never watched the intro
I
of
just
a
want
porn.
a cum shot.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, let me
sometimes I need to just if I'm enjoying a specific moment in the film and it's working for me, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna wait to the end. I'm just gonna go for it now. But then I've got to see if it does have a cum shot or how it finishes. So I just quickly go to the end and be like, it's one of those where it says to see the full video, sign up here. Fuck off. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I came before. Yeah. I'm glad I fucking pre-came.
So basically, your body mislabels protein in your own semen as foreign invaders, which ramps up your immune response and makes you feel sick. Post-orgasm illness syndrome can be difficult to diagnose. If you think sex is linked to your symptoms, make an appointment with an allergist, says Dr. Mohit Kera.
They'll wank you off, and if you throw up, you got it.
A urological professor at Bailey College of Medicine that can help ID a semen allergy.
How do you find that out? Like, my mum has been
Oh, Dad.
for an allergy test for food. and then you like put oils.
By
on.
the way, don't swallow because you are allergic.
You like you put like food oils and stuff on your skin and see how you react. Some bloke comes over like,
Spunk.
all right, close your eyes. Be 2 seconds. Oh, you've swollen right up.
This is not okay.
Oh, fucking hell. Right, move on. What's the next one?
Weakness.
Weakness. Yeah.
Ready for this word?
Are you?
Orgasmolepsy. The sudden onset of weakness that occurs with orgasm was first reported back in 1928 and usually occurs in connection with narcolepsy or other sleep disorders. Symptoms typically last for less than 30 seconds and include a complete loss of muscle control. Prevalence rates of orgasmolepsy differ amongst studies, but one of the highest powered listed is a 22% among those with sleep disorders. Researchers aren't sure what causes it, but they believe firing of the amygdala response coupled with hypocretin deficiencies, which occurs with narcolepsy, may be to blame.
So, it said just now, like, it can last up to 30 seconds.
Yeah, so what the fucking point is? Why would you even try and give that a disorder name?
Right?
You're
What?
weak for 30 seconds. Oh, yeah, anyway, so what are you doing today?
Yeah, literally, what's the point in the money? I don't know who's funding it.
Dr. Yamaka from Kazakhstan.
Right, they're funding it, or they're just...
Oh,
who's paying him?
Borat.
So, they're working on figuring out what's going on for those 30 seconds after nutting.
Yeah.
What a waste of resources.
So here's one that I know. The next one, I thought, yeah, strange, but like it definitely happened a few times.
Yeah, what's it?
Probably myself as well included. Number 4, crying.
This is honestly, hand on heart, this isn't one for me. I've never understood this one.
Right. Crying after sex is a symptom of something called post-coital dysphoria. What?
Post-queefing.
C-O-I-T-A-L. Coital.
I need to read it. Well, we're looking.
Second line. Post-coital.
Yeah, post-coital.
Yeah. Coital.
Coital.
Dysphoria. A constellation of after-sex effects that include tearfulness, melancholy feelings, depression, anxiety, or agitation. They can appear up to an hour after sex and often occur in stable relationships, researchers say, which I think is bollocks, right? Because sometimes you've done your business, so one night stand, and you get out there, they're like, "Oh my god, you used me," and then they start crying an hour after.
If they got that voice,
So
then
next-
you definitely did use them.
So next time, I'm just going to say, listen, love, you got post-coital dysphoria, nothing to do with me.
I've been nothing but a gent, and
Yeah.
you're crying your eyes out.
So nearly 1 in 3 females, university students, report experiencing at least one symptom of post-coital dysphoria at least once.
I've actually had this. I just remembered.
What girl crying?
Yeah. She was mortified and terrified that she was going to get an STD or something like that.
No, that's just because she smelt your penis.
No, this is like 20 minutes, 30 minutes after. Just crying her eyes out. So what's the matter? And then, I was like, well, I'm clean. Chill out. Like, yeah, and she's crying her eyes out. I was like, what the fuck? I've never experienced that in my life. I forgot all about that.
It does say it can be alarming to see your partner cry after sex, but it might just be a biological reflex to the hormonal and neurological that occurs with it, says Dr. Laurie Brotto. Or she may feel lonely after the intimacy of sex is over. Which kind of makes sense, right? Because if like you're lovey-dovey, like, so I'm that guy. I can't cuddle after sex.
I was going to say, how often do you nut and you're like,
roll over.
Come here, you.
No, never.
Do you know what I mean? It's like
Never. My
see you in
friends,
the morning.
my friends say I'm disgusted. The fact that even with like, my partners, like once I'm done, I just feel gross. I just want to roll over and sleep. I don't want to spoon after.
All sweaty as well.
Yeah, fuck that. Get away from me. That's your side of the bed. I got a king size bed for a reason. Do you know what I mean? Like,
we shared the middle just now.
Yeah.
That's it.
yeah.
Fuck off over
Yeah.
there.
And I get that because, like, you know, you're very close and intimate, and then all of a sudden you're not. But it's for good reason.
Mm-hmm.
I want my personal space.
Yeah, but not like they're like that as well, aren't they?
Yeah, 100%. They
I-
make out they're not.
I think that a woman that wants to cuddle after sex is a rare breed, or it's every woman in the honeymoon period.
Yeah. Yeah, fair.
Do you know what I mean? When you're
Yeah.
first dating someone,
When you're like 3 years deep and it's in
and
the
the same,
diary once a
same
month.
for guys as well. It's not a sexist thing. This is
No.
the same for guys.
Yeah.
Honeymoon period, you're like, oh, that was fucking amazing. Let's go again, or let's just hug for a minute. And,
Yeah.
and you're thinking, it's fuck time. It's
Yeah.
still fuck time. We've just done it 4 times, but it's still fuck time.
Yeah, 100%.
But like, year in, 2 years in, yeah, kids happen, and then you're like, want to do it? All right, yeah, let's do it in about 4 months' time.
If you're watching this, Sarah, I'm
You
sorry.
know it's a joke, Sarah.
Yeah.
It's all comedy.
Once every 6 months, jeez.
Yeah.
The next one's probably the strangest one on this list so far. Orgasm side effect number 5. Sneezing.
Sneezing. That was on I think that was like on American Pie or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. A movie like that.
So case reports linking sneezing to sex have been around since the 1900s. In fact, one from the 1972 detailed a 59-year-old man who developed severe sneezing and a runny nose after orgasm, which continued for 10 years.
10 years?
10 years.
Well, you nutted and then it just...
That's it then, a severe runny nose and sneezing for 10 years. You'd look like a right cokehead, wouldn't you? Let's be real.
Oh, bust. Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It came out my fucking nose as well, didn't I?
I know, right? Nothing worse, is there? So researchers believe that activating one part of the parasympathetic nervous system during orgasm may trigger a different branch of it too, which sparks your sneezing symptoms. Mate, pretty straightforward, isn't it?
Yeah.
You bust an out and sometimes you start sneezing.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Haven't experienced that, but
Or have I?
move
I
on.
might have sneezed once and not realised the two
Fucking
linked.
hay fever or something.
Yeah, pollen. Hi. Anyway, number 7. Number 6. Orgasm side effect number 6. Pain.
Pain.
Rough sex. Pain. Get it.
Yeah.
Scratch back. Blood everywhere.
That's like it's always a delayed pain. Have you ever like had like a little knock to the nuts
So
and you're like,
funny you should say that. Pain with orgasm can occur in women even if pain isn't felt with the intercourse. In fact, a 2009 study describes 3 cases of women who experienced it even without any anatomical or infectious causes of pain. Guys aren't immune either. Men with chronic prostate disease have also been known to experience pain with orgasm too. So you better get your prostate checked, mate.
that's not what I was saying.
No, I know. But still, guys,
Have you-
get
everyone-
your prostate checked. Yeah.
Yeah, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Oh, does checking for yourself count?
Mine looks alright.
Looks.
Feels fine. No lumps. Anyway, we'll move on from that. shall we?
What I was gonna say, if you ever like, had like a knock to the nuts, like either like someone's flicked it or banged
Yeah.
or whatever's happened,
Yeah.
or you've crossed your legs, and you're like,
I've sat on them a few times.
and you're like, oh, that's alright, didn't hurt that bad. 30 seconds later, you're on the
you're in
floor.
agony. Yeah.
It's like, fucking, why does it have to like wind you up? Like, we got away with it. oh no, fucking there it is. Then you're in agony.
So, I don't even want to shame myself like this, but I have like severely large nuts. You can ask a couple of people in the friendship group. Like,
Yeah.
It's abnormal how big they are,
Yeah.
to the point that I went to the doctors to get them checked.
Really?
Yeah, like swear this.
They're
This
massive.
is not me
Does it make your member look small?
tiny?
Like they're just resting on two beanbags.
Oh, it's. So we went to. I'll tell you a quick funny story before we get into orgasm side effect number 7.
Before you say this, did it always seem just normal to you until somebody pointed it out?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Because I listened to a podcast with the porn star Danny D, I think his name is.
Big Dick Danny.
I'd never heard of him before until this podcast, and I was like, "Oh, listen." And then he's got a massive cock, and
Big Dick Danny. Yeah.
but then he didn't know that he had a big cock until his mates on holiday were like, "Mate, your cock's fucking huge."
Yeah.
And then they showed him his, and he was fucking laughing at him because he just thought he had a normal one.
Yes. Definitely nothing normal about Big Dick Danny.
But for you, you're like, my nuts are massive, but
no, I was just like
massive.
I was just like, yeah, these are my balls. And then, so I was at Glastonbury 2014, and we all sat around the tent, and I'm wearing loose shorts, not even thinking anything of it. And all sat around the campfire. No, it wasn't even a campfire. Just sat around like where the campfire would be, I suppose, in the middle, in the morning. And I know my friend Ben and his girlfriend Chen goes, "Chris, come here." And they called me round the back of their tent. I was like, "What's the matter, guys?" And they're like, "Let us see." And I was like, "What?" Like, "Please let us see." And I was like, "What are you on about?" And they're like, "Chris, I don't know if you're aware, you sat with your legs open, you got the loosest shorts on. We just seen what looks to be the biggest testicle I've ever seen in my life."
You look like you sound a fucking space hopper.
And I was like, "Guys, like you guys are in a relationship. Do you actually want me to show you this?" And they're like, "Yeah, of course, Chris. We've known you for 20 years." So anyway, I removed the little man and I flop him out, and they were just like, "Oh my god!" To the point that my friend's girlfriend's like, "Ben, like, can I hold them?" Like, so literally, like, just flopped them out in her hands, and she was just like, "Oh my god, this is mad. This is like not right." So anyway, I think about it, and it's playing on my mind, and I'm like, and obviously, like, watch porn, and you never know with cameras, right? Like,
yeah.
and I'm like, yeah, mine are a lot bigger than most people's, like porn. And
Yeah.
so I go to the doctors. I book an appointment,
Yeah.
and I was like, I think I might have a problem.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay. So I go to the doctors, and they're like, okay, get them out, sort of thing. This awkward thing.
They got, like,
and they're like having a feel. They've got the
Two
gloves on.
nurses, both hands.
Yeah, like legit. And they're like he even made a joke when I got it out. He's like, wow. And he was just like he's like, "Chris, like, I'm going to speak to you like a real person. You've got massive testicles, mate, but they don't need to be drained. It's fine."
Drained.
Yeah.
You're like, I've been trying.
Yeah.
I've been trying since I was 13 to drain the fuckers.
But yeah, he's like, "They don't need to be drained. There's not like additional fluid." I was like, "Mate, I busted one out this morning." Like, they said, no, Chris, that's blue balls is not actually a real thing. It's just like, yeah. So turns out I've just got extremely large testicles. So anyway, it's always been a joke. Chris got big balls and whatever. Last summer I went to Bude in Cornwall.
Yeah.
Bude?
Yeah.
Funny enough, the day I was there, we were there for a couple of days. Our last day, our last full day, driving back to our like lodge, and we see a cricket game going on.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Shaftesbury Road was there.
Yeah.
How mad is that? But anyway, I get in the shed, like, the first day there, and they're talking about it on the way up, like the size of my bollocks, because one of my other mates are like, "Guys, honestly, we know we joke, but they are huge." So anyway, I've had a shower, got there, had a shower, and I was like, "Chris, you still in the shower?" I'm like, "Just come out. Do you want to see?" I'll just show you. Let's clear this up. Anyway, so I've put my hand, like, I've kind of like pulled my little man away, and there's one on my hand.
One.
Yeah. And they were like, "What am I seeing?" Like, guys, like, that's one. Like,
Fuck off.
Yeah, I swear.
Oh,
So that's, I'm like,
no
please,
fucking way.
yeah.
You serious?
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a story about my extremely, yeah. So, it was only like I was always
Fuck's
pretty
sake.
self-conscious, thinking my dick's quite small, right? Which probably is it's actually average, right? It's fairly average. It's like 5.4 inches.
It's
like
got 2 fucking bouncers next to
yeah,
it.
but this is the thing. It looks so fucking tiny because I've got these fucking massive fucking not even tennis balls next to them. Like,
If you went on all fours, you'd look like a bull.
yeah, they'd touch the floor. No, I'm joking. But yeah, orgasm side effect number 7:
Okay.
foot sensations.
Okay.
According to a 2013 case report in the Journal of Sexual Medicine, a 55-year-old woman complained of undesired orgasmic sensations that originated in her left foot, which was the same feeling as when she was having sex with her husband.
So she's there like, oh fuck yeah, oh my god, my foot.
And it's like she's like rubbing her foot and like feeling she's having an orgasm.
Oh, she can just rub her foot and
Yeah.
get off to that.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she...
In fact, whenever she experienced a vaginal or clitoral orgasm, she felt the same sensation in her left foot afterwards. Oh no! So when she was having an orgasm, her foot also felt
Foot's
like,
just going, oh fuck.
yeah,
Weird. Don't dogs do that?
yeah.
If you're you're petting a dog.
Here you go. Here's the answer. The researchers believe it may be due to partial regeneration of damaged nerve fibers in her foot.
Mm.
So if you want your feet to get off, guys, damage your nerve fibers.
You can come from your feet.
Imagine it from the toenails. Toenails pop off because you start
Pop off. What's the is that number 7?
Number 7, yes. There's one more. The final one.
Yeah.
Orgasm side effect number 8: headaches.
Okay.
Headaches caused by orgasm belong to the type 2 category of headache. Those which are bilateral, explosive, and are triggered by some kind of excitement. The duration of orgasm headaches can range from several minutes to 3 hours and may be alleviated with anti-migraine meds or pre-treatment with propranolol. Propranolol?
Propranolol.
Yeah. Article originally published on menshealth.com. So, here's a fun fact.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not the fact that I just farted. Small room and all that. I do get headaches sometimes after sex.
Yeah. I've had like this. It's not real, but when I'm ill, sometimes I think if I have a wank, it'll make me feel a bit better, cleanse me out.
Yeah. I get that.
But really, I might just be doing more damage. If I got a headache and I'm like, I'll just fucking bust one out, I feel worse. That's actually true, though.
Yeah.
Do you tense up when you come?
Yeah.
You're like, you can't just feel like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, of course.
But if you have sex, you don't tense up.
I imagine it's the same feeling as being like struck by lightning, right?
Yeah, but it's only if you wank, though. I think if you if you're like led there and you're having a wank, like, and then you just like tense up everything. And but if you're just having sex,
nah, I like proper. I have like a cum face and all sorts.
I'm just trying to think.
I like almost like if I'm doing it, especially it's like doggy or something. I almost like arch my back over and I just feel like it's like this pulse in my veins. Like all of a sudden, it's like literally like Batista. Like
when he grabs the ropes.
yeah. Or no, Roman Reigns when he's about to spear somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally, that's what I feel like. I feel like
the floor.
Thor or like Hercules or something. And I just no, obviously I don't do
Big
that.
fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Swinging.
Yeah. Painful, mate. It's painful.
Have you ever nutted so much that you've got ball ache?
Mate, honestly, like you have, like, imagine
When
when you get a bell slap or whatever,
Yeah.
literally,
Yeah.
it's constant and I'm literally trying to fucking bear the pain. Like, it's like slap, 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 slap.
It's like you're nuts and a speed bag.
Yeah, legit.
I've done, but like hard, rough sex, like fucking going for it, like especially like beginning of a relationship, going at it like half an hour at a time, sort of thing, and then after you're like, I can't fucking move. It's like you just beat the fuck out of my nuts, but during it was fine. It's fucking
adrenaline, that is.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was 8 funny side effects of orgasm.
Yeah, thanks for that, mate. That was a good laugh.
And I hope you guys learned something, like, because that's the most important thing when you come to the Odd Sex Weekly.
Yeah, it's gonna be. We're gonna try and do a weekly thing. I mean, next week if we forget all about it, then sorry about that. But odd sex,
like next week, you maybe listen to a guy who lost his penis and grew one on his wrist.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you might have already heard that. Depends how which order they came out.
But either way, it's been Chris and Dan.
Yeah.
Appreciate your time. Remember to like, subscribe, click that notification bell.
And we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Cheers, everyone.
Bye-bye.